3, 2, 1, let's go!
I never liked running. Honestly, I kinda hated it. I never got the hype. Why would you willingly make yourself tired? Why torture yourself like that? But somehow, I just finished my first 7.5K race. And it changed the way I see resilience, the way I see myself. So, this story started back in February, just when I start my master. It was my first exam study week, and I was browsing and stumbled upon this run event, which is TCS Amsterdam Marathon. Of course, I wasn't thinking about a marathon or even a half marathon, but there was a 7.5K race. And I thought maybe I can try. I mean, I can walk 10K in 1.5 hours. So I thought, how hard could it be? But I know my math was off, obviously. And without thinking too much, I signed up. From that point, I had 8 months of preparation. So still plenty of time. Or so I thought. Pertama kalinya lari di sini dalam rangka persiapan untuk maraton di Amsterdam bulan Oktober nanti. I didn't actually start training until July or during summer holiday. So that's when I made a plan. The plan was slowly built to my goal, which is 7.5K in 1 hour. And at the time, my pace was around 12 minutes per kilometer. So it was pretty slow. And I started slowly as well, from 1 kilo to 2 kilo and 3 kilo and so on. Ini minggu kedua aku latihan lari. Semingguan kemarin itu aku udah latihan kayaknya sih 4 kali dalam seminggu. Itu ada lari 3 kilo, terus 4 kilo, sama sekali latihan interval speed itu. Hasilnya ya masih sedikit improvement pastinya. Kalau dulu tuh aku yang bener-bener lari kayak semenit doang gitu tuh udah capek banget. Kalau sekarang itu lumayan agak bisa lebih jauh, walaupun pelan gitu, kayak pelan banget, tapi at least aku kayak bisa lumayan kayak sekiloan gitu aku bisa lari bertahan. Kalau dulu nggak bisa. That's also a progress. Wee. Lari. Iya. Seputaran aja kak. Kelihatannya udah ulang lagi. But I didn't practice every day. Maybe it was just once or twice a week. Sometimes I skip because I was busy filming a travel TV program. No. Apa sih? But each time I practice, I notice progress, fewer stops, or like better time, meaning I can finish earlier than my last practice. So it felt good. Fast forward, the summer ended and the class started again. And honestly, I couldn't manage my time well. And it was September, so I only had 1 month. And at that point, I never really tried to run a full 7.5K. So I did try. And my time was 1 hour and 20 minutes. So still far from the goal. Karena aku pikir 7,5 kilo tuh nggak gitu jauh kan. Karena aku suka juga kayak jalan kaki gitu, jalan kaki bisa sampai 10 kilo dan nyampe-nyampe aja. Tapi ternyata setelah dihitung-hitung tadi tuh, ternyata butuh strategi. Jadi ya harus dilatih. Sekarang jam 8:30 malam. Jadi ini jatuhnya lari malam. Cuma memang di luar masih terang banget. Tapi enak aja jadinya kayak adem gitu. Oke, kalau gitu, bye. Hari ini tadi latihan interval speed. Totalnya kayak 9 interval gitu. Capek juga ternyata. Tapi nggak apa-apa, berhasil sih. I knew I should have been practiced more, but then I always find excuses. I felt tired every day after class or just didn't feel like running. And then field trip to Prague came and life goes on until finally it was 2 weeks away from the race. So I practice again. This time I go full 7.5K again. And the time was 1 hour 13 minutes. And then the next one, 1 hour 11 minutes. So it was getting better, but still not 1 hour. But I told myself that it's okay. I will still go. Even if I don't hit my goal, I just want to finish for myself. Oke, jadi ini H-1 race 7,5 kilo besok pagi. Enggak sih, race besok siang. Nah ini udah malamnya. Terus aku ini mau ke mungkin ke Albert Heijn, pengen nyari apa tuh kayak gel yang dipakai gel yang dimakan, sports gel. Aku nggak ngerti, pokoknya gel yang biasa dimakan orang sebelum lari gitu. Aku nggak ngerti sih, cuma kayaknya perlu dipunyai. Sama mungkin nyari apa lagi, nggak tahu deh. Aku udah di AHA. Sekarang lagi nyari di mana gel energi tersebut. Dapat nih cara ini nih, belanjaan aku, persiapan buat besok. And then the day came. I was so nervous. Honestly, until the very moment I was about to start, I still thought, maybe I don't have to do this. And that's a valid reason, right? I don't have to do this. My boyfriend told me, you have to believe in yourself. And you have to still aim for 1 hour despite the last practice result I got. So I said, okay, let's do this. Let's just finish it. The race started and it was tough.
4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
But I also felt stronger. Maybe it was the adrenaline or maybe the energy gel I took before. Yeah, I know I didn't need that for just 7K run, but better safe than sorry. So kilometer 1, then 2, it was only me and my thought. I kept telling myself that it's too late to quit now. Just go. My heart rate was high, my breathing heavy, and I saw other runners were motivating and demotivating as well for me. I don't know why. I just thought, okay, I just have to run. I just have to finish. And then kilometer 4, it's past halfway now. My feet were okay, but my breath was not. I don't know, but my throat felt so dry, and I really, really wanted so badly to get to kilometer 5 point because there is a water point there. And after I took a sip of water, I felt so much better and I continue running. And also, there was a line of spectators. They were so nice. They were motivating all the runners. So it really was helpful. And then kilometer 6, my body really wanted to stop. But when I looked at my time, I realized that I was doing better than ever before. So I pushed through. The last 500 meters, in my opinion, it was the worst, the heaviest. My legs, my breath were almost surrender. I don't know. I was searching for the finish line and thinking, where is it? Like, please, I need the finish line. I need to stop, like already. And then I kept going and finally crossed the line. I finished. I didn't know my time yet. I thought maybe I don't get the medal, but it's okay because at least I finished. That's the most important thing. But then as I keep walking after the finish line, I looked up and someone handed me the medal, my first running medal. And I was so happy, very exhausted, but also very, very happy. Ta-da! Whoa, this is a very nice medal, right? And this is also very apa ya? Very apa ya?
Nih refreshmentnya air sama pisang. Ini kita sekarang mau keluar.
And this is a special edition, I think, because this is also a 50 years anniversary of the Amsterdam Marathon. So, super nice. When I finally saw the time, it was 1 hour and 3 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I didn't exactly hit 1 hour, but still, it was way better than I thought I could do. That moment, it wasn't about running anymore. It was about resilience. Running taught me that resilience is not about being the fastest or strongest. It's about showing up. It's about keeping promise to yourself even when you don't feel ready. I used to think that running was a torture, but I also think that maybe it's the same as life, that sometimes we have to deal with discomfort, with self-doubt or fear. And crossing that finish line reminded me that resilience can look like running 7.5k when you could have just stayed at home. So yeah, I didn't make it in 1 hour, but I finished. And that medal, it's not just for finishing the race. It's a reminder that I can do hard things, even the ones that I once hated. This race also reminded me that resilience isn't a final form. You don't just become resilient and that's it, but you keep evolving. You can grow even if it's out of your comfort zone, or even if you're scared, or when it's hard. Every time you show up again, every time you keep going, even when it is easier to just stop, that's resilience. And that's the beauty of it. You never really arrive, you just keep becoming a stronger version of yourself. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye! Sing sing! Love you! Mwah! Tada! Ini dia nama aku.
Kakiku udah tidak berasa.
Sekarang jam 21.21.